Hello and welcome to BASIS Oro Valley Primary. I'm Eileen Finnerty, the head of school, and I'm just going to give you a quick little photo tour of our school. So when you first come to our school, Julie and Jamie, our front office coordinators, will buzz you into the building. After you sign in, they'll give you a visitor's pass so you can have a quick tour of our school. They're very friendly and they can answer any of your questions. They can let you know what to do if your child forgot their homework, or if you need to know what's for hot lunch for the week, or any questions about upcoming events. So we'll start out talking about kindergarten, and you can see our kindergarten schedule in front of you. Traditionally in our school, kindergarten is the only grade that doesn't actually move from class to class, except for in their afternoon classes like art and Mandarin. We know that many of our students are new to a school setting and all of them are new to BASIS. So we think it's really important to get them comfortable in their classrooms before they start moving from class to class in first grade. They start each day in kindergarten with a class called Centers and Interventions. So it's a hands-on class where they have 30 minutes to warm up their brains and ensure that they have kinesthetic and tactile learning going on. Next is math class. We use Saxon Math 1, and that's a first grade curriculum. And that's followed by language and literacy, but you can see that there's a snack time in between. They also have movement, which is basically a PE class. And full day students enjoy specials classes in the afternoon, including art, Mandarin, engineering, drama, and music. These are a couple of pictures of our students doing some science experiments in kindergarten, which can be messy, but also very fun. As you can see, there are 2 teachers in the classroom, which helps decrease the student-teacher ratio. It ensures that students are on task and understanding the lesson, and that the second teacher is then available to meet with students in a small group if they're struggling with a concept and really give them more time on task and more instruction on that task. Or they can meet with a group of students who are really exceeding expectations and ensure those students continue to be challenged and continue to grow. This is another science lesson picture taken on our kinder playground. Ms. Ferreira has students on the kinder playground so that they can release the butterfly that they watch grow and change from a caterpillar. Kindergarten has its own playground, and each kinder classroom has a door leading right to the playground so that students don't have to line up in the hallways and don't miss any of that recess time, which we know is so important. There's also a bathroom in each kinder classroom, so students don't need to go down the hall in order to use the restroom, which we know is very important in kindergarten. This is a second grade schedule, but students in first through third grade have very similar schedules. So the blocks of time are all the same and the classes they have are the same as well. So in first grade, students move to a 40 or 85-minute schedule depending on the class. And they continue to have recess multiple times a day. So first through third grade, they have recess 3 times a day. And then they have their core courses, math, science, and humanities every day. They also have either Kempo or PE daily, a read class, and they have a specials class every day. So they have drama, music, visual arts, engineering, and connections. Our students might work in small groups, or they might work independently, or they might work in pairs. They're not only learning about our academic subjects, but also how to work with others, how to compromise, and how to advocate for themselves and their ideas, and also just how to be good friends. In grades 1 through 3, students continue to have 2 teachers in the classroom during their core classes, and these teachers are called subject expert teachers. And these teachers have a deep knowledge of the subject. And the other teacher in the classroom is our learning expert teacher, and they have a strong understanding of child development. The learning expert teacher moves throughout the whole day with the students. So they might visit the humanities classroom and then bring those students to their next class, which might be math, science, and then go on to the specials class. Having an LET with the students all day helps for them to be able to see patterns if the students are, wearing out by the end of the day, or if they're struggling in one particular class. And they're a great person for parent communication, so that they're the number one person to communicate with for parents in grades 1 through 3. The teachers work together and circulate or work with small groups in the classroom to ensure students are understanding the material. And they also use formal and informal assessments so that they know if any reteaching needs to occur. For students with deep struggles, we have an interventions program where, with parent permission, students are taken from their specials class for about 15 minutes out of the 85-minute block to work on core learning. This is a 4th grade schedule, and starting in 4th grade, our students experience some changes and added responsibilities. First, they have lockers instead of cubbies, which is very exciting for them. And second, they no longer have an LET. Now they're able to move from class to class independently, which they find very exciting, that they don't have to line up anymore. They have a lot of support doing this from our teachers who are monitoring the hallways and making sure students aren't late to class. And as you can see in the schedule, our 4th grade students have recess twice a day, along with PE or Kempo 4 times a week. And now the blocks of time are separated a bit more, and they're separated into 50-minute blocks. Here are some of our 4th graders working on circuits. There are a lot of hands-on science activities, and sometimes our science teacher even has a science escape room club after school. Students here are working on math problems either independently or as a whole group. And in 4th and 5th grade, our students use a tablet-based math program called Spork. And we've had great results with that. We're really excited to have a program where students don't have to carry around a heavy textbook either. All right, our 5th grade schedule looks a lot like our 4th grade schedule. Students have recess twice a day. They also have study hall both in 4th and 5th grade. And study hall allows them to start working on their homework while they're in school. It's a quiet place. It helps them get into the routine of doing that independent practice. And it also allows them to ask questions to a teacher while they're at school, still working on that independent work. Each teacher in grades 1 through 5 also has student hours after school or before school, where students can come in and ask questions and get the help they need. And sometimes the student hours are also run as a review session, which is really helpful to our students as well. Here are a couple of pictures of our 5th grade students. The left side, students are working in physical geography, identifying different rocks and minerals. And on the right, this is a picture of them in their science class, having done a science project, creating a cell, a 3D cell project. All right, the next couple of slides are pictures of our students participating in specials classes. We know that the core courses are critically important, but our specials classes allow our students to be well-rounded and teach different skills. And also, a lot of times we can discover hidden talents of our students. So this is a picture of our art class. And here are some more little artists working. This is a picture of our music class. So students have 2 performances per year for either music or drama class. And many times the teachers will work together. So the music teacher might teach the songs and the drama teacher might teach the acting and choreography for a play. So the winter and spring fine arts performances are always amazing, and our students make us really, really proud. Here are a couple examples of students in engineering class building their projects and then testing their projects to see that on the left are little catapults, testing to see how far they can launch a piece of paper from their catapult. In engineering, students learn to design, test, and redesign their projects based on their data. In Connections class in grades 1 through 3, students work on scenario-based problem-solving lessons. And this picture shows a Connections class where students were making mummies. They had learned about ancient Egypt in their humanities class. And the Connections class basically takes information they've learned from different classes and tries to put it into one lesson so that students can understand how these different classes connect to one another and why they're all important. Here are a couple pictures of Kempo and PE. Students can earn belts in Kempo class. And on the right, students really enjoy the teacher-student dodgeball game that we have each year. We always celebrate Spirit Week. So Spirit Week themes can be Crazy Hair Day, Superhero Day, Mismatch Day, and my favorite day is Pajama Day. Students are working in our computer lab in these pictures, and we've adopted Lexia Core 5, which is a computer adaptive literacy program that really works students right at their exact level and helps them grow in their literacy knowledge. And students can actually work on this at school or at home. All right, we have a lot of clubs. Chess is one of our most popular clubs, and they earn us a lot of trophies. Many of the trophies you see around the school, most of the trophies, in fact, are chess club trophies. And Miss Watson is an amazing chess coach, and she does a great job recruiting as well. So don't be surprised if she asks you if you're interested in chess, if she sees that you're a new student at our school. We have a lot of different clubs. So the left is a Kempo club and right is a Harry Potter club. So we have athletic clubs like Kempo, yoga, and roller skating. And then we have fun clubs like the Harry Potter Club. We also have a science escape room and Pokemon clubs, among lots of others. And our clubs are also dictated by student interest. So if a child is interested in starting a certain club, they just need to find a teacher sponsor and we can have that club added to our roster. These are a couple of pictures from our Love of Reading Week. For Love of Reading, we did a door decorating contest based on literature. And so all of the different doors had different book themes. We also had guest readers come into the classrooms, and Love of Reading Week is one of our favorite weeks at our school. The day before winter break, we have our community day where students from the upper school design activities for our lower school students. And the activities range from a dance party to an obstacle course to a scavenger hunt. And we really love having the upper school students next door to help work with our students. And then the last week of school is Project Week. And this time is time for students to have really fun activities designed by their teachers. And one of those is a traditional field day. These are a few slides of different projects. So we do a lot of hands-on activities at our school and have a lot of fun and sometimes get really silly, as you can see. Sometimes the hands-on activities are edible and delicious as well. So the bottom left picture is a student who made pumpkin pie in kindergarten. And a couple more pictures, one of the Mandarin projects. Lots of hands-on activities. And sometimes we have guests come to our school. We have a field trip at least twice a year for every grade level. But aside from that, we have had the firefighters come and allow students to use hoses and do a bucket brigade. We've had historians come to our school and a representative from Reed Park Zoo come to our school. Sometimes our special guests aren't human, and that's exciting as well. We have picnic lunches for our students in kindergarten 5 times a year. And then we have a lunch with your parents for the other students 5 times a year as well. Sometimes we get silly and when it's the 100th day of school, dress like 100-year-olds and even have a ninja contest to see who is the best ninja and can get through our obstacle course. Our contact information is listed on this slide. Again, my name is Eileen Finnerty, and I also included our director's email addresses along with our head of school and our registrar. So if you have any questions about signing up or scheduling an in-person tour, please contact Jacqueline Fram, our registrar, listed at the bottom. Thanks so much. Have a great day, and we hope to see you soon.